Good morning and welcome back. I'm Tenda Chimelu, and you're now on the Entrepreneur Spotlight. Over the years, clothing, which started as a fundamental human need, evolved to become a symbol of cultural and economic status. Beyond aesthetics, the fashion industry has become a form of self-expression. Now, did you know that the fashion industry has a global net worth of over $1.7 billion and is responsible for 2% of the world's GDP? Now, with us on the spotlight today is a businesswoman and fashion entrepreneur in the person of Madam Progress Okuk of Nkaiso Clothing. Good morning, welcome to the show.
Thank you
I hope I got it right.
Me. Yes,
Nkaiso.
Yes, you did.
Interesting name.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. I must say you look lovely today.
Thank you.
You're putting on Nkaiso too?
Absolutely.
Amazing. Amazing. So now how do you define Nkaiso Clothing? What is the core philosophy behind your designs?
Nkaiso is more than a label. It's a statement of refined taste and elevated living. And our core philosophy is in making timeless pieces, versatile, and our focus is on conservative elegance. So,
interesting.
yes.
Timeless pieces. I like
Yes.
that. So can you briefly walk us through your designing process from the idea, the initial concept, to the final production when the cloth is hanging on a hanger? Just give us a brief description of how that process works.
So firstly, I conceive my designs from trends or tradition. We're actually quite focused on honoring traditions while embracing modernity. So, yes, so we have nature where we conceive, and then, of course, there is the sketching and the craft, and we run through production and, of course, the market.
Interesting. So this is the entrepreneur spotlight. So we like to look at the money side of things.
Yeah.
So let's dive into business now. How do you handle the business side of your brand in Nkaiso Clothing? The marketing, the sales, scaling your collections, and all of that.
Okay, so we run marketing. Well, firstly, we first launched the brand on social media. First started with, I wore a beautiful dress and I said, oh, I made this. And everybody were like, wow, you ought to. This should, go around.
More than,
and that's how we launched on social media. So we have a very strong base on social media. Of course, we have our marketing outside, social media, and generally community. As a community, I belong in a very large community, a church community. So most of my clientele are drawn from there. There is the aristocratic society, and so we tailor to elite clients. We run our collections, and from there, that's where we draw the money.
Interesting. It's interesting that you said you started from social media because I wanted to highlight the impact of modern technology, social media and tech on the fashion industry. A lot of businesses, thanks to social media now, do not even need a physical store, right? You could do your business and deliver to the client's doorstep without even having like a physical location for your customers to walk into. So that's interesting.
We actually have our factory, we have a physical store, and we have we have 8 liaison offices across the country. So yes, we do.
So between your clients, working clients, and social media clients, where do you think you have more marketing and clientele?
Social media.
Social media.
Yes.
Interesting.
Social media.
All right. So before I finally let you go, what advice would you have for young designers out there who are just starting the careers in the fashion industry. Like, you have done this business for so many years. So
Yes.
taking yourself back to when you just started, what advice would you have for someone who is in those shoes right now?
Okay, my first advice to them is to stay authentic, and embrace effective networking. And there is an aspect of mentoring. Even as I still have mentors. I have people who mentor me on the money aspect and even in the craft, So mentoring is core, and authenticity is very key, and that's about.
Thank you so much. I must commend your outfit one more time.
Thank you.
Nkaiso Clothing. Be sure to look it up. It's on
Nkaisoclothing.com.
Interesting.
And then we are also on Instagram, and that's Nkaiso_clothing.
Interesting.
Yes.
So we'll be sure to look it up. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
We hope to see more of you on subsequent episodes.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
There you have it, people. We have Madam Progress Okuk of Nkaiso Clothing. So be sure to go on the website www.nkaisoclothing.com. You have a lot of your collections, new ones.
We just launched a new one.
The new collection.
Yes.
You can see what she's putting on. I mean, I don't need to say much. So as a lover of fashion myself, I would advise you to do that favor for yourself. I mean, it's Christmas. Wear something new. I mean, that's the season, right?
Absolutely.
All right.